Good morning, boys and girls. We are going to continue in week 2 of our summer school Disney Arts and Crafts. Today we are going to be starting a new movie, my personal favorite, Moana. And today I'm going to show you a little craft that we are going to do. So if you ever seen the movie Moana before, you know that there is these feisty little creatures that try to get a gem from Moana and Maui. Today, we are going to be creating one of them. So they are called a Kakamora, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. First, you will find some instructions in your craft packet that we provided to you. And so if you go in just a few pages right past our Pascal cutout that we did yesterday, you will find some instructions here, and I'm going to walk you through some as well. Okay, and so what you can do right now is you can take these pages out if you so choose, but all you see here are some cutouts. And so what I'm going to do, I actually have already taken out some pages, and I have cut out some to save on time. And so what's going to happen is, so these are the instructions like I said, and so here are the cutout pages. As you can see, I have already cut out a nose. I have already cut out a mouth. I have cut out a face, and there's actually 2 pages for the faces, okay? And then the eyes, and so on and so forth. What you are going to do is we are going to encourage you to be creative. Don't go ahead and just pause the video every time I show you a new page and cut out exactly what I make or what I cut out. Be creative. Cut out your own cutouts, mix and match different parts to make your very own Kakamora. With that, okay, so I didn't, it would take me it takes a while to cut things out, right? And so we are asking that you take your time, and that's what I did cutting out my pieces as well, is I took my time, and so if I was to videotape that, it would have been a pretty long video. And so I chose to already have them cut out when we make this video. And so what I did was I cut out all of my pieces of my Kakamora, and then what I did was I took a glue stick and I glued on each of the pieces that I have here. And you'll notice I have the arms, and what I did with those is when I have my folded paper bag, I just folded this flap and I glued on this little piece here. And Mrs. Befford has mentioned this before, but remember, when we are gluing, we have to glue it and then we press down really hard for about 10 seconds to make sure that it helps it stick better. Okay? And now one thing that I did to help me arrange my different face parts in my arms the best way was I took out that page from the very beginning, this page right here, and I used this as an example. Okay, and so I saw the face I glued on first, and then the eyes and the eyebrows and the mouth and the cheeks and the nose right on top of that face. And then I saw the arms. And so to even further boost your creativity, you can see that on this one, and the Kakamoras in the movie as well, they had all these little hats or feathers or colorful paper on theirs. And so if that is something that you would like to do, we would highly encourage you to do that. We think it'd be really awesome to see some creativity on these little creatures. Okay, and so notice that I put my face on the Kakamora towards the top of the bag, so I can actually fold out the bag and still put stuff on top of, or within the bag, if I so chose to do that. Now, a couple things with this activity The materials that we have listed is glue and scissors, a paper bag, and then these cutout pages. And so really the big things that we are going to need are scissors and the craft packet. If you do not have a glue stick, that is okay. Tape will work just fine. If you do not have a brown paper lunch bag, you could also just find any blank piece of paper, still cut out all of your pieces, and then glue these pieces on a piece of paper. Okay, and we'd still get this cool creature. We'll still get to see your creativity, and that's what we really want to see, is how creative you guys are and to see what you come up with. Okay, and so just because you see what I have does not mean that you need to do it this way. Be creative. If you don't have a brown paper bag, use a piece of paper. If you don't have glue, use tape. Okay? And so that's really about all there is to this craft. We cannot wait to see what you come up with. Remember, as soon as you are finished, you can go ahead and take a picture of your creature and then turn it into that blue Here button on our Canvas homepage. All right, boys and girls, we hope that you have a good day, and we can't wait to see what you come up with.